The first 6 months of 2023 is over. What have you achieved? I usually do these reflections alone, just me and my mind. But this year, I've decided to share my thoughts. I used to think that doing check-ins and reflections are a waste of time. I don't see the need to do it. I don't understand why people do it. I didn't know how it would benefit my progress. What changed my perspective was when I hit rock bottom last year. There was nothing else I could do but to speak freely of what happened the way it happened. I gathered my thoughts and I shared a little bit about what was happening, what I was going through online on my personal page. But it didn't feel right. I felt it was a one-way communication. It's out there, and it was me just sharing my thoughts for others to read and create assumptions. I didn't like that. What I enjoyed more was talking about it to my husband. It was a lot of reflections, deep stuff, heart to heart kind of stuff. It made me feel good, and we were surprised at the thoughts that were running in each of our minds. I mean, we hit rock bottom, so the thoughts weren't exactly positive. But there, I understood that check-ins and reflections help to straighten our confused thoughts. And, it allowed us to understand each other deeply, and it transformed the negative into the positive perspective. It also boosts our appreciation and gratitude of our progress. So, reflection works, and today I'll be sharing my 3 wins and one big win, and then I'll share maybe one huge thing that I plan to improve in the second half of 2023. Ready? Let's go. My first small win is I got myself a business mentor. Okay, so it started out, I think, last October 2022. I was slowly picking myself back up from my lowest period, and I realized that I wasn't moving as well as I wanted it to be. I'm just tired of having to do everything on my own. So at that point, I wanted someone to just give me steps or a guide for me to just follow and improve. I remember that I didn't want to be alone in my business anymore, and I realized the need to have someone to push, to motivate, to inspire me, or just be there to support me. So I got myself a business mentor. And if you think that getting a business mentor would automatically improve your business overnight, you're wrong. It didn't happen like that. So I had to go through a couple of months with my mentor to reach where I am at today. I think before you invest in a business mentor, it is ideal to make sure that you are already standing on both of your feet. So I got a business mentor when I was still crumbling. When my mentor gave me stuff to do, I wasn't able to accomplish it. We had to delay a couple of weeks, and it's just not good. I had to fix myself up first, and then I was able to work on my business. My next small win is I understood my worth. This took me 4 years. I no longer want to second guess myself. I no longer want to have doubts about the value of the work that I provide for my clients. So this is of course due to the investment of money, time, effort I made in myself. Getting a business mentor is just half of my progress. I had to work hard on the other half to gain confidence in myself and the work that I do. This also means that I had to be confident in the price that I set for myself, my services, my workshops. I was undercharging my abilities and my services to the point where I'm not happy with the level of stress that I get. So if you're a freelancer and you provide service online, spend some time working on how to sell yourself, work on how to get clients, how to talk to them, how to get them to see the value that you provide. So let me tell you that it's not an easy job, but when you master it, when you go through a lot of practice, it'll get easier. And I believe that I have shared some of the lessons in my previous video, the one I answered anonymous questions. Someone was asking me about how do I convince clients to take up my service. So that part, if you watch that one, you will understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, I'll probably have the video linked up here. My next small win is I managed to set a routine that gels with my lifestyle. For a while now, my life had been very messy because there wasn't any routine placed. And so I knew that if I wanted to have a balance between life and work, I have to plan and have a routine at home, not just for me but for my family as well. I've established that after countless tries. Previously, it was messy. My days was just following the flow. I didn't like it. It was not helping me to become better, and there was no structure. So I list down my ideal day, and probably I can share with you what I did. Usually I just do this on my notes. Ideal day. Yeah. This is what I did. List down my ideal day for that month. So in June, from the time that I wake up at 6 a.m. until the time that I go to sleep. So I list down my perfect day. And I tried to work towards that perfect day. First, it was imparting some spiritual stuff back into my life, and then I noticed that I enjoyed working during the day rather than at night. And did you know that we were always grabbing breakfast, lunch, and dinner? We saw the amount of money spent on Grab, and it's just crazy. And that was why I thought I needed a Thermomix. I had previously shared this in a previous video. I thought a Thermomix would help me. But then, if I get a Thermomix, I would need to learn how to cook myself at home first. I don't think a Thermomix would help us until I learn how to cook myself. My husband and I had a lot of talk about imparting home cooked meals into our day, and that was what we did. Alhamdulillah. So this is what we did. In our morning routine, we prepare breakfast, and we also plan and prepare lunch and dinner. So that way, I don't need to prepare anything. As in, because everything is prepared during breakfast. That was what works for us. And alhamdulillah, I'm very happy with that. So those are my 3 small wins. My biggest win is, of course, I got invited to speak at the YWLC roundtable in May 2023. It was the best moment ever. If you know me, you know that I like to share, I like to speak, I like to talk about what I love most. Okay, I was given the opportunity to speak among 4 other amazing, beautiful, experienced ladies in their respective fields, and I learned a lot that day. After that event, my confidence just spiked up, and that feeling stayed for a week. And my business mentor noticed it and said that if that brings me joy, I should continue doing it. I never thought about becoming a speaker until my business mentor said that. I like the idea of becoming one now, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I need to set some priorities straight first, then I think about being a speaker. But okay, so I forgot to mention how I got invited. It was through a client of mine, and she asked if I would be interested to speak, and I said yes. Here's something to learn. Referrals do matter. Give your best on social media, attract clients, do your best for them, and they'll come back eventually with opportunities that you don't even think about. What I do hope to achieve in the second half of 2023, to be honest, I am a little bit scared to verbally say my hopes. I see myself working with clients still. I'm also experimenting with a lot of videos lately. I'm already trying my best to consistently publish on YouTube. I actually did short forms on TikTok. I tried vlogging. I tried to create UGC. I tried to do some educational forms on TikTok. I would say my biggest project in 15 Big Dreams is to create my own online course. So this is my one big thing that I would like to focus on in the second half of 2023. Catch updates on my IG stories. Also, I'm already earning from Medium. I really wanted to post more articles to see how much can I get from Medium. I hope you've enjoyed listening, watching my check-ins. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.